finds us in the Bayou State. The Houdat chant ringing behind us as we are ready for football at Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. The kicker, Chad Ryland, ready to get things started. And off we go from the Superdome. To return, it's Kendre Miller. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a fifth-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to him, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Rattler. That's to the right side and incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
3rd and long. Looking to throw, Rattler. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
The Saints lining up in punt formation. And on the return for the Cardinals, it's Greg Dortch. His kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. So the Cardinals come out, and they are led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray. Man, time flies, Greg. The #1 overall pick in 2019, the 7th year for Murray leading the Birds.
I just love watching Kyler.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Second down, Murray. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. Moving left. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
So on 4th down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Saints offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 11. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Josh Sweat in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Rattler gonna throw. That one downfield for Cooks. That's caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. That is a big gainer for the Saints. That gains an even 60 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the 1st quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game come the 2nd?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Rattler now back to throw. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
To throw, it's Rattler. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Here's Blake Grupe for the Saints. A field goal try. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
P.J. Dallas now to return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Man open is Jones. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 41 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
First down throw for Murray. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. That's Jones in motion. Now a second down throw for Murray. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Again, it's Murray. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in third and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Saints offense ready to come back out for this next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Throwing is Rattler. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
8-yard gain.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. All even on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33 as we are ready to get back underway. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 4. In motion goes Cooks. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Throwing now is Rattler. He'll try to run for it. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Cardinals' 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's second and 1. They'll go again here with Kamara. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. They're going to go right back to Kamara, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Buda Baker.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. Now it's Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 25-yard line.
First carry for James Conner. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Moving to his right, taking off.
Murray scrambles from the pocket. Brought down at the 30-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cardinals.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A tackling plan for the defense, Mike, is critical when you're facing a back like this. You know that one guy is not going to be enough to bring him down. You have to get as many hats to the ball as you can, slow him up just enough to buy time, and in this case, they get him down for a loss.
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
First down, Arizona.
So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Toss play. It's Connor. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Murray, the former baseball player, knows how to slide, and he does it here after picking up the first down.
And a Cardinal first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's to the right side, up by McBride. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First down, Cardinals.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. Now he takes off. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. There he goes again. And he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll run it here, and it's Connor. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. That is caught, and he's in. Kip Ryman. Touchdown, Arizona. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals take a 10-3 lead.
Saints 3.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Saints offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Now, faking the give. He runs with it. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Here comes 2nd and 4. Here's Rattler. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Cards offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
On the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. They go play action with Murray. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 6.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now Connor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Second down, Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Murray on 3rd down. They'll try to work the screen with Connor. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
The Cardinals lining up for a punt as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. To return, it's Shaheed. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Saints offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw, it's Rattler. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Cardinals offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, the drive begins with Connor. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One 1st down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Connor. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The Cardinals line up for a punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. That one's good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
1st and 10.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 2nd down, here's a run with Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
That's good for a Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. 4th quarter begins with Kamara. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL? And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well?
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, Their Saint was able to get on it quick, so they're going to keep the ball.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Now Rattler gonna throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
3rd and long. Rattler now back to throw. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Cardinals offense back onto the field. For their next possession, they'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Murray with a give to Connor. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a run with their tight end.
The tight end, the ball carrier, Demario Davis on the tackle. 2 yards on the play. 1st down, Cardinals.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's caught by McBride. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Connor. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 1 yard. And it's 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. They break through and they block it.
The long snapper is going to have to shoulder this one, Mike. I mean, this one falls flat on his plate. He put his punter in a really bad spot, and he wasn't able to bail him out, and disaster strikes.
The Saints offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Olave is the motion man. Throwing is Rattler. A throw on the move is caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 7.
Throwing now is Rattler. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
The Cardinals offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Complete to Zay Jones. A gain of 6 brings up second and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, it is second and 9. They'll run with Connor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Saints going to use their second timeout.
And the Cardinal first down.
Here's first and 10. Power run inside. Here's Connor. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. New Orleans, third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. That defensive unit was the driving force